Dropshipping is literally the only business you can start in 2024 with basically no money and have the potential to make millions of dollars. Now, if you're watching this video, you probably don't have that much money, which is why you're trying to start a business in the first place. But the unfair truth is that all the businesses that you've seen or heard of require you to already have money to start. Which is why so many people, including myself, thought the only way to become rich or successful is to already come from a rich family, have connections, or need to be insanely lucky in order to succeed. I remember back in high school, I thought this was the case, which is why I almost gave up on my dreams of becoming an entrepreneur, a business owner, and becoming financially free. Until one of my best friends introduced me to dropshipping and made me give it a try. And that's when I realized how crazy and big of an opportunity this was that I never even knew of. Now, this was a few years ago. I actually came across a strategy that almost nobody was using. Now, most people that heard about dropshipping think that the only way to do it is by running hundreds or thousands of dollars on Google ads, Facebook ads, or TikTok ads. But there is still this one strategy that is so unsaturated, uncompetitive, and so easy to have success because it's literally free and there's no risk to get started with. The only two ways you can fail a business is if you run out of money or if you just quit. And since you can't run out of money with this strategy, if you just put in a little bit of work, you can have success with this. Now, this was the exact strategy that I used to make my first $10,000 in profit in my first 3 months of starting. Now, you guys might be wondering what I'm actually talking about. I'm not like all these other guys on social media. I'm not gonna gatekeep anything at all. I'm gonna reveal literally everything on how I made my first $10,000 that got me started in my journey, which I used and reinvested to become a millionaire at 18. Now, firstly, the strategy that I'm referring to is what's called organic dropshipping / organic marketing. It's basically where you post organic content on TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts and try to make it go viral and get millions of views, and from those views they click on your profile, and from your profile you will have your Shopify store link, and then they go on your Shopify store, and that's hopefully when you get your sales. Now, it sounds pretty simple, but there is a lot of important information in between that is very crucial to your success. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and take notes throughout the entire video because I'm going to be dropping information that others would charge thousands of dollars for. Now, firstly, you need to understand that your product selection and the way you pick your winning product is very different than how it's usually done with regular dropshipping. The reason is because unlike regular dropshipping where you're paying for your views and clicks to your Shopify store, with organic dropshipping, you're just posting organic content and letting the algorithm get your views and your clicks. This means that your product needs to have potential to go viral naturally inside of the social media algorithms. Now, going viral and getting millions of views with your product is not luck. Here are some requirements that your product should meet in order to almost guarantee that your product will go viral and get tons of sales. First, make sure it has interest and engagement factors. Your product needs to be something that people can actually comment about or start a conversation inside of the comments about. Now, here's an example. There's these cool roses for Valentine's Day that look pretty and light up and like spin. Let's say the average viewer came across a video with this product. If they liked the product inside the video, they'll probably just like the video and scroll to the next one without actually commenting anything because there's nothing to actually comment about. I mean, it just looks cool, but there's not really any questions or any conversations that people can have about it. Now, that's a bad example of an organic dropshipping product. A good example of the best organic dropshipping product would be something like the cup washer. If you guys somehow haven't seen it by now, it's basically a kitchen product that you just put next to your sink. If you hold down a cup, then pressurized water shoots up and cleans the inside of the cup without you having to actually clean anything or get your hands dirty. And this product went absolutely insane. It got over like $10 million in revenue. On a surface level, most of you guys that are beginners would probably look at this and be like, what is there to really comment about this product either? But if you guys actually check some of the competitors that ran this product, everyone in the comments would talk about how the creator should test it with chocolate, milk, coffee, tea, all these other substances and see if this product can clean it as well. So many people would also comment on which size cups they should use a smaller cup, bigger cup, a coffee mug, a regular cup, a wine glass. And all of these different questions, comments, and conversations inside of the comment section is what made this product so easy to go viral with and literally get millions of sales. Now, second, your product should be something that can have visual or audio hooks. A visual hook can be something as simple as just having a flashy or cool design, and an audio hook is mainly like kitchen products that you can cook food with and make ASMR type of videos. So to keep it simple, it should be aesthetic when you look at it on the outside, and it should also be satisfying when you interact with it. Third, it should be something that you can come up with tons of creatives for. When I say creatives, I mean like the video idea inside of your TikToks and Instagram Reels. It can be something as simple as a caption, a hook, or one of those POV you got this for Mother's Day. Before deciding on your product, you should be able to come up with at least 10 to 20 different ideas of videos that you're gonna make once you receive your product. And this is actually against what most gurus tell you, but it's actually good to have competitors and other people selling your same product. Now you might be like, isn't it more saturated and more competitive? But the reason that it's good is because you can recreate most of their viral videos, use a similar format, similar text, similar sound, and if it went viral for them, it should go viral for you as well. Now make sure your product meets all of these requirements. And by the way, if you don't know where to actually look, all you need to do is make a burner account on TikTok and just like a bunch of dropshipping product ads, and your whole For You page should be dropshipping products. You just scroll through each one of them until you see videos with products that include these requirements that I just went over. Now that you actually have a product specifically for organic dropshipping, you need to set up your Shopify store and your supplier. Now I know I did tell you guys that it is basically free to start this business. Here's some bad news and here's also some good news. Now the bad news is that a Shopify store is usually $40 a month to sign up and set up. But the good news is that I'm actually partnered with Shopify and they're giving me access to allow you guys to sign up for literally just $1. I mean, you guys can't be mad. This is basically free. If you want to take advantage and sign up for literally just $1, then I'll leave a link down below in the description for you guys. Now, once you use the link to sign up for a Shopify store for just $1, the first thing you need to do is pick your theme and activate it. Don't use the default Dawn theme. Instead, either use Refresh or Send. They are the best free themes on Shopify. Don't worry about any premium themes or anything like that. You really don't need it just yet. Make sure you also remove the password that's automatically set on your store, because otherwise people can't actually see your Shopify store and they are not going to be able to buy anything. Now that you have the basics done with setting up your theme and publishing your store, you need to add and connect a reliable supplier that can ship out all your orders for you. Now I have no clue how, but somehow people still think that places like AliExpress and Alibaba are the only suppliers that exist for dropshipping. And obviously they can take months to ship out your products to your customers, which gets you bad reviews, chargebacks, disputes. And even if they do ship it out, the quality is terrible and there's damaged packaging. Instead, there are much better suppliers now, and the best one that I've personally used from my experience is called Zendrop. It's so much better than all the other suppliers out there. Trust me, I've tried them and had a bad time and angry emails from customers. But the great thing about them is that they can source any product out there, and you can also get 3 to 5 day shipping. They even have a feature that allows you to auto fulfill your orders. All you need to do is pay for the product and shipping costs, and they will literally automatically fulfill every order right when you get it. They make it easy enough with the fact that they can ship everything out for you, but having this feature as well, like, you can't even complain. I actually met up with one of the founders in person here in Miami, and I convinced him to let me hook you guys up with a free $200 in order credits. I'm not sure how long they'll let me offer this to you guys, but I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can sign up for completely free and also claim the free $200 in order credits that you can use to fulfill your first sales with, which hopefully you guys get after finishing this video. I'm gonna be completely transparent, but I will never promote something that I've never personally used myself. Now, I would assume most of you guys are probably beginners and don't really know how to import or add a product from a supplier to your Shopify store. It's honestly not as hard as you guys think. It's pretty easy. Let me show you guys real quick. All right, if you use the link down below in the description, it should take you to this page where it lets you start a free trial and also be able to sign up for $1 afterward. Just enter your email address and click start free trial. Now for these questions, you can honestly just click skip all, and I'm just gonna click sign up with Google, continue. All right, so now you should be on the homepage of your Shopify store. Just ignore everything on the screen right here. Click on online store, and then it should go to themes. Now the default theme is gonna be Dawn. Don't use this one, it's pretty bad. Just scroll down and you want to either select refresh or sends. I'm just gonna click add on refresh, and then it's gonna just load for a second. Okay, click publish and then publish again, and now refresh should be set onto your Shopify store. Now there's probably gonna be a password set on your Shopify store, which means that your customers can't access or buy anything off of it. So we need to make sure to actually remove it so that our customers can actually see our website. In order to remove it, just click pick a plan. Like I said, I'm partnered with Shopify, which should allow you guys to sign up for any of these plans for $1. You can do basic, Shopify or advanced, it really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna click the Shopify one. All right, so I'm just gonna put in my information and then click the subscribe button. Let's just give it a second to load. Okay, now it's gonna ask for a business address. If you don't have an LLC or a business address, don't worry, you can just use your personal address. That's what I did when I first started out. Now, once you completed your business address information, you should be back on the home screen. Just click online store again. And now, as you guys can see, it should allow you to remove the password. And yup, now it says online store is open to everyone. Now that your Shopify store is ready to import and connect your product from your supplier, we're just gonna use our supplier, which I'm gonna be using Zendrop. It will also be down below in the description for you guys to sign up with, and also claim the free trial and the $200 in free order credits. All right, so I just completed signing up for the Zendrop account. Now we're gonna go into our settings and we're gonna go to apps and sales channels, and then Shopify App Store on the top right, and then we're just gonna look up Zendrop. It's gonna be the first one that comes up. Like I told you guys, they have a 4.8 rating with almost 10,000 reviews, and then we're just gonna click install and then install again, and then it should ask you to log into your Zendrop account. Just log in with the same information that you already used to set it up, and now you should be on this page where there's a bunch of products on the screen. Now you can either use one of these products that are already on the page, or if you already have a product selected and have one in mind that you want to find, all the way on the top it should say find products, and you can search whichever product that you're trying to look for. Just as an example, I'm just gonna look up phone case, and now as you guys can see, it shows you all the different phone cases that you're able to drop ship. This one right here, the customizable phone case, has been doing pretty well recently. As you guys can see, the product cost and shipping is $26. I'm just gonna click on it, and as you guys can see, the product cost is $26.84. Make sure to check the shipping cost as well. Shipping is only $4.29 on this product, so your total cost of goods is gonna be $31.13 if you were to sell this product. And as you guys can see on the left as well, there's a bunch of variants: iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Pro, Pro Max, iPhone 13, and also iPhone 14 as well. And the average shipping time is also 11 days, which is much better than other suppliers that take months to ship your product out. Now let's click add to my products, and on the left hand side, click on my products right here, and then review and publish. For the product name, just add your brand name. I'm just gonna call this one custom case, and then click publish to my store, and then you just click confirm, and now it should start publishing to your Shopify store. It's been like 2 seconds and it's already done. Just click linked, and it should take you to your products tab onto your Shopify store where they actually linked it to. It automatically puts some pretty decent copywriting as well as some pretty decent images as well. But now your product should be officially linked and connected to your Shopify store. Every time you get a sale, it will show up in the orders tab right here, and it will automatically sync to the orders tab inside of Zendrop as well. Now, when you do get your first sales, you just pay for it here. They will ship everything out and also automatically update onto your Shopify store as well with the tracking number and the delivery process. And so you should be good to start selling. Now, obviously, make sure to customize and design your website a little bit to make it look more professional and nice. For organic dropshipping, you really don't need a crazy Shopify store or anything like that. So just set up something pretty simple. But now that we have your Shopify store set up, public, and visible to all your viewers, with your product imported and connected with a supplier, ready to start fulfilling orders, the last and also most important thing to do now is to start marketing and advertising your dropshipping product. Now, firstly, you need to order a sample of your product to actually film videos with. You can either do this by getting a sample on Zendrop, or you can just order one off of Amazon. A lot of people don't know this, but Amazon also has a lot of dropshipping products. Now, once you have your product, now it should come in 1 to 3 days. Now, instead of just sitting around and waiting, what I recommend you guys do is actually start researching ideas and creatives for your product, so that once it comes in, you have a ton of video ideas ready to start filming your content with. What I like to do is go on TikTok and look up whatever product I'm selling. As you guys can see, all I did was look up the name of my product, just looked up phone case picture. Now we have some competitors to take inspiration from, if you know what I mean. The first competitor seems to be doing pretty good, so we're just gonna click on their profile. And what you can actually do is click the button in the middle, and now it should have the video sorted to most popular. What I like to do is recreate all of these videos in order from most popular to least popular. So the first video, which has the most views on their account, is almost at 1 million views. As you guys can see, the video is pretty clean. They have some good angles, good cut, good text on the screen, good sound that matches the video. You want to basically recreate everything that they did. Make sure to take all the little things into account, like their background, which you can see they have some plants in the back, make it seem more natural. They added a picture of a couple to match the text on the screen. Now, using people in a relationship or couples as a marketing marketing angle is honestly one of the best things to do as well, because what happens is people share the video or tag their partner in the comments, which boosts the engagement by a lot. Now do the same thing with the second video, the third video, fourth video, fifth. You guys get the point. Make sure to consistently post at least 2 or 3 videos a day on TikTok and on Instagram Reels. What you can do is film and edit the videos on the TikTok app, and make sure that before you actually post it, there should be a little button at the bottom that allows you to download your video without the watermark. And once you have it downloaded to your phone, then you want to post it on TikTok, and then you can upload the downloaded version onto Instagram Reels as well. So every video or ad that you make, you will have 2 chances to go viral, once on TikTok and once also on Instagram Reels. Now you can post these short form content on YouTube Shorts and Facebook as well, but I mean, it doesn't make too much of a difference. Most of your reviews and sales are going to come from TikTok and Instagram. One thing to keep in mind about Instagram Reels is that it does take more time in order to get into the algorithm. You're going to get 0 views for like the first 10 videos, but this is completely normal. After that, you should start seeing a lot more views. Do not just quit posting after 3 videos on Instagram Reels just because it didn't get any views. On TikTok though, the algorithm pushes it out a lot faster on a new account, so you should start seeing a couple hundred, couple thousand views coming in onto your TikTok page. Now let me answer some of the most common questions that I get about this whole process. Firstly, what time should I post? You should post anywhere from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. in your local time zone. For me, I'm in Eastern time, so I'm gonna post 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. You wanna make sure to spread out your videos at least 1 or 2 hours in between. So let's say I post my first TikTok and Instagram Reel at 12 p.m. I'm gonna wait until like 2 p.m. to post my next one. Now this question I get all the time, which hashtags do I use? The hashtags that you use really do not matter that much at all. Personally, I just post without hashtags nowadays. If you really want to use them, it helps maybe just a little bit. You can put 2 or 3 hashtags that directly relate to your product. Don't use hashtag TikTok made me buy it. Don't use hashtag Amazon finds. Don't use hashtag for you page. For this product, I would just use hashtag phone case, hashtag accessories. But I mean, yeah, this is honestly pretty much it in terms of what you need to do in order to get started with organic dropshipping. It personally took me like 2.5 weeks to get my first sale. Since you guys are watching this video and getting free game from me, it should honestly take anywhere from a week to 2 weeks in order to get your first sale. And like I said, within just a few months, I was able to hit $10,000 in profit. And that's when I actually reinvested my money back into the business and ran what's called Spark ads on my organic dropshipping TikTok accounts. Now doing this is what got me from $10,000 in profit to $100,000 in profit across all my dropshipping products and stores. Now this is a more advanced strategy. If you guys actually use everything that I went over inside this video and start getting crazy amounts of sales as well, and you also want to reinvest and scale to 6 figures, then let me know down below. Then I'll make a separate video going over exactly how I was able to scale from $10,000 to my first 6 figures with this crazy scaling strategy that I found out about. Now if you're still watching, I genuinely hope this video was able to help you start. You guys better go down below and subscribe because I didn't gatekeep anything at all. I literally went over everything that I could possibly think of. But if I did accidentally leave something out, or if you guys have any other questions, let me know down below and I will answer them for you guys. Don't worry. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate all you guys that watch my videos and support me. But yeah, that's about it for now. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.